Hi, my name is Matt, and today we'll be doing a workout that targets our balance and stability. All you need for this is your body weight, so let's get started. If you're not in a place where you can do this video with me right now, please save it to your watch later and join me whenever you can. All right, let's get into a workout that's going to target our balance and stability. Balance and stability shows up in all facets of life. This could be just walking down the street. This could be reaching for something, bending down, trying to move and get a ball. If we're not balanced, if we're not stable, it can lead to a lot of injury. It can lead to falling or many other negative things. So let's focus on balance and stability. This will be a workout that strengthens both your balance and stability, but also shows you where you might be lacking and what you need to be working on. First off, what is balance? Balance is our equilibrium in our body. We have a set standard that we want to stay at. And if we're thrown off, whether we get shoved or we're on one foot, wind, etc., our balance is going to be off. Balance is going to be from your ankles all the way up to your core, your back, your posture, and just the weight distributed evenly in your body. So we're going to start off with some core work. We're going to first do some side planks to focus on the obliques and the core muscles in our lower back and our hip flexors. That's going to be the foundation for a strong balance and strong stability in life and in the gym. So first, we're going to get down on the mat. I like to start on my left side. We're going to get down on one elbow, get our feet stacked, and we're going to go up and do a side plank for 30 seconds. Keep that core contracted the entire time. Stay tight through the movement. Make sure you're not swaying back and forth. We got 10 more seconds. You're doing great. And relax. We're gonna go to the right side and do the same exact thing. Up on that right side, 30 seconds here. And relax. Staying with the theme of the core, we're gonna get on hands and knees for our next movement here. This one is called the bird dog. So we're gonna start on hands and knees, hands right below our shoulders, knees below our hip joints. We're gonna start by extending opposite arms and opposite legs. So left arm goes out, right leg goes back. Bring it back to center and other side. During this movement, you want to make sure that your core is tight, your breathing is controlled, and you're having a stable base with both your hand and your knee. This can be achieved by, imagine you are pulling them together. They're not actually moving in the mat, but you're digging your ground and your center into one focal point. That's your core. Let's get 10 good reps on each side. We're halfway there. Take these moves slow. If you go too quick, your balance might be thrown off, but also going slow will expose if you have any instability in your body. Maybe your legs are a little bit shaky. Maybe your core is not tight enough. Find what your body is telling you. Let's get 2 more. Very nice. Our lower body stability and balance really comes from the ground up. It's all the way from your ankles and your toes to your knees and your hips. For this portion, I like to go with no shoes. So if you're wearing shoes, I recommend taking them off. I just feel more connected, more grounded, and have better balance, but it's always a personal preference. We're gonna do the tree pose. If you are in yoga, you know exactly what the tree pose is, and we get to this endpoint. On one leg, the other one is on our stationary leg, and we're balanced. There could be a few progressions to get to this. First, if you don't have great balance, start with the left leg and just lift the right leg up, hover. If you're a little bit shaky, a little bit wobbly, try to focus on one point in the room, maybe on the floor, the ceiling, or the wall, and lock in on that one thing. If that's a little bit too easy for you, lift your knee up. See how that works. If you're a little bit wobbly, again, focus on one thing, make your core tight, dig that foot into the ground. And if you're ready for the full progression, we're gonna take that right foot and put it on our left knee, right on the side. Keep your hands heart center if you'd like. Fighting the urge to fall over, we're keeping a stable core and tight balance. And put that leg back down. We're gonna do the same thing on the right side. Right foot goes down, left foot just hovers. Maybe one side's more balanced than the other. Maybe it's your dominant side, maybe it's your non-dominant side. We always develop a little bit of dysymmetry in our body. It's important to focus on that so we can give it the individual focus in the weight room, in yoga, with our recovery. So once you feel good with the leg hovering, we're gonna lift that knee up with the left leg. See how that feels. Stable core, steady breath, keeping that right foot grounded as much as you can. Once you get comfortable here, we're gonna put that leg right up into the right knee and hands at heart center, balanced, focusing on one point. It's okay to be a little bit wobbly. It's okay to move around a little bit, but try to stay focused on remaining in the same position. Very nicely done. We're gonna go through this all again, but we have a few more movements for you that we're gonna go through some more balance. Next, with the unilateral work, so we did a lot of work on one leg with the tree position. We're gonna go to the ski position. So for this, we're gonna start with their feet shoulder width apart, and we're gonna move from side to side. So first, we're gonna jump out on our right leg, stay balanced. Jump over on our left, stay balanced. Just like you're skiing or you're skating, going from side to side. Start off slow, listen to your body, slight bend in your knee, core is tight, chest is up. You can find out how your body responds to a quick movement, how each side responds differently to being on its own. And then if you're up for it, you can start to pick up the pace. Going back and forth, jumping side to side, finding your balance, finding your weak points. Very nice. That was the ski position. We're gonna go into some deadlift variations, and then we're gonna go through it one more time. The first being the B stance RDL. The RDL is the Romanian deadlift. This is more so a stiff-legged deadlift. And we're gonna play with a variation of this that helps with our balance and our leg strength. So you're gonna get into a staggered stance. Put your right foot in front of your left foot. We're gonna bend the knees ever so slightly, and we're just gonna lean down into that right knee. You don't have as strong of a foundation because your legs are spaced out, one's in front of the other, but we're just gonna deadlift into that right foot, get a nice stretch in the hamstrings, and see how our balance responds to this. If this is too easy, that's okay. We're gonna kick it up a notch with the next movement. This is just the warm up. Switching sides, putting your left foot forward, again, staggering that stance into the left knee now. keeping all your weight on this front leg, about 80% of it. Listen to your body, see if you have any instability here. Let's get 2 more good reps, and then we're gonna add some difficulty. Perfect. And now we're gonna do something very similar, but just on one leg. So we're gonna start with the right leg as our stable foundation. We're gonna kick the left leg backwards and do the same movement. Deadlifting, squatting, reaching, however you wanna imagine it, into that right knee. So first, slight bend of the knees. We're gonna kick that left leg back, and we're going to squat down as much as you can. Back up and down. Let's get 5 good reps here. We're going slow, we're going smooth. We're trying to fight the urge to fall or to become unbalanced in any way. Steady breath here. There's 5 good reps. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. Again, you might be different from left to right. That's okay, it's completely normal, but now you're mindful of it. You know what to work on. Let's get a slight bend in the knees, kick that right leg back, and let's get some more reps in. Getting as deep as you can into the squat, into this deadlift, and safely coming back to center. 2 more good reps. Awesome, great work. Now, we're gonna go through all of the movements again, show you a couple of variations on how you can make it a little bit more difficult if your balance has been great so far. First and foremost, let's start with the side plank again. We're gonna do 30 seconds here. And rest, we're gonna switch sides. Get onto that right side, coming up on the elbow. Staying balanced, staying tight for 30 seconds. And relax. Coming back into those bird dogs. Again, we start on our hands and knees, and we're gonna extend the opposite leg and opposite arm from each other. Start with the left hand and the right leg. Let's get 10 reps each side. Go at a pace that's comfortable for you, not too fast and not too slow. Keep the core tight the entire time through the movements. Two more each side. And that's it. Next, we're gonna go to the tree pose. Again, we're starting on one leg. We're putting that opposite leg into our knee. So starting with the right foot, putting your left foot into that right knee, finding your balance, your stability. You can look at something on the floor, the wall, the ceiling. Just find that inner balance. Hold this for 30 seconds if you can. You know, as humans, we're not always supposed to move in linear fashions. We think of the squat the bench, the deadlift, the bicep curl. Our bodies are meant to rotate. They're meant to balance and be challenged in different ways. So this will help you when you're doing day-to-day functional strength, you're doing day-to-day tasks, keeping a balanced, tight, engaged core the entire time. Going to the next side. I want you to feel like your foot is gripping into the floor behind you. That's why I like to be barefoot or in socks. This eliminates that sole of the shoe. That just takes away from that grip. Feel your toes strengthening and your feet working as you strive for balance here. Awesome job. Very nicely done. This is something you can do every single day. If your balance is struggling, if you're struggling for this workout, do the variations. We can hover our feet, we can just do the knee, but find a way to get a little bit better with this every single day. Next, we're gonna go through some ski balance. We're gonna start by going back and forth. I want you to get 15 on each side. Go at a pace that is reasonable for you. Very nicely done. And last but not least, once you're done with those skis, we're gonna finish up with a single leg deadlift. Again, this might be the most challenging one for you, but it's gonna strengthen that leg, work on your balance, work on your core work. Let's start with the right leg. Slight bend in those knees, kick the left leg back, and we're just deadlifting down. Let's give 5 slow, smooth, controlled reps. Great work. Moving to the other side. All right, there it is. Awesome work, everyone. Hope you're feeling a little bit more balanced, a little bit more stable. Again, this is going to relate to many other movements in your life and day to day. So make sure you're focused on your balance, because this is truly the foundation to overall strength and health in the gym. Thank you so much for training with me today. If you like this video and you want to see more, download our app, Yoga Plus. And don't forget to check out the next video in my series. Bye.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.